So how often do you guys have sex?
Well, that was an issue at one point, but
I,
yeah.
no, I asked a specific question. How often do you guys have sex?
Maybe 3 times a week when we can see
Okay,
each
so don't
other.
give me any religious bullshit.
Relationship Insight for Men. I'm going to be leaving my comment for the end of the video. And if you guys do enjoy, please like and subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Oh, well, I did have a question. I just started checking in your channel maybe like the last week.
Mhm.
And I had a question that I thought I would be interesting to hear your perspective on the situation that I'm in.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so me and my boyfriend, we've been together for about 4 years. About like a year and a half into it, he asked me, "Oh, I'm nervous. That's weird because I literally do this all day." Anyways, he about a year and a half into it, he asked me, ideally when would I like to get married? I told him at that time like 2 years because I didn't feel, to be honest, I didn't feel like I was bringing enough into the relationship. He was funding everything and I felt like I should bring something more. So I kind of did the things I needed to do in order to get to that place. However, we had a conversation recently and I discovered that he wants us to live together before we get married. And I don't want to do that. I told him that when we first started
So
dating.
what's the ultimate question?
I guess we're at a stalemate. And what do you think I should like? What
How old,
can
first
one
off,
do?
let's get some background. How old are
Yeah,
you?
I am 37.
37. Any children?
No,
Um, what do you do for a living?
I'm an educator. I teach international professional.
And you teach that at where? Junior
I
college?
I know I
Online?
actually I teach online. All my clients are in Asia, and I teach.
Okay, so you guys have been together 4 years.
Hmm.
And he asked you, when would you possibly like to get married? You said 2 years from now.
Yeah, I said at least 18 months to 2 years from that point.
18 months to 2 years from the. But then he said, okay, but I would like to move in prior to getting married. Okay, what state do you live in?
I'm actually Canadian,
All right.
so
Okay.
yeah, so I'm from Toronto.
So,
Yeah,
are you in the same place? Is he in the same
yeah,
place?
yeah. We live in the same
So, what are
city.
you
Yeah.
afraid of?
I think for me, the concern is that is it that he wants us to move in because he's still not sure that like he's not sure of the relationship, and I think that that's where my
You've
concern
been
is.
together 4 French toast years.
Yeah,
What the blue blazes are you talking?
fair enough.
I mean,
Okay,
seriously. I mean, you're almost 40 years old,
this
and you've
is
been with
true.
this guy since 33, and you say, well, in 2 years, what's going to change in 2 years that's not happening right now?
Oh, no, no, sorry. The 2 years was when we were already 2 years into the relationship.
Okay, well, two
So,
years. So it's but so you should 2 years is already passed then.
yeah, so this is actually the 2nd year.
So why aren't you guys married already?
I I asked him, I actually asked him, and he said that he felt like the natural progression would be for us to live together, and because he knew that I
What does he
didn't.
do for a living?
He works in IT. He's actually director of IT for a corporation here.
Does he have any children?
No.
All right. So you got to bait him in because he shouldn't be asking you shit. He should just be deciding what to do, and you deciding whether or not you're gonna go.
Okay.
Um, and obviously, to me, you're not going because it sounds to me as though you think you're running this, or
Uh,
that.
really? Okay.
Well, I can tell you right now, you wouldn't come to me saying
Okay.
because I wouldn't be with you 4 years. I wouldn't ask you 2 years into it. Hey, when do you think you might want to get married? If I wanted to marry you, I'd go buy a ring and propose. But the ultimate fact is, you don't want to be with me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can I ask like what gives you that opinion or that impression?
Because you're just not that into him. When a woman's into a man, it doesn't have all these damn questions. You're trying to get to where he is and be as close to him as possible. You want your own space and your own independence and whatever. I'm not judging it, but you're not that into him. You can take it or leave. Putting terms on he thinks we should move in together or not. Look, you're not rich. Neither is he. But he makes more money than you.
Yeah, he does,
You'd
definitely.
save money by living together. True or
Yeah, of course, yeah. Toronto's
then
not a cheap
okay.
city.
Oh, all right. Well, so again, and you're not rich. So the
No.
logistics already are there. You've got over 48 months in it already. So
Hmm.
you have absolutely no reason to not want to move in prior to, well, we need to be married first. You should have been married 3.5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Mm.
So you're just not that into. So, you need to go ahead and hope he figures out that you're not that into him before you figure it out and leave.
Okay. I mean, okay. Your perspective's very interesting. Fair enough. Okay.
Okay, well, you haven't said I am. You haven't said
I
I
am.
love.
I'm
Okay,
not like
but okay, what you have
yeah.
not said is I love him.
Oh, okay. I do. I mean,
Really?
if I'm
So
really honest,
you love a guy. So you love him. Are you in love with him?
I am absolutely in love with him.
Okay,
It's,
then why are you not trying to already get in the house?
you know what? If I'm really honest, I
Well, that's
think,
why I don't understand why
yeah,
you women say that. Just get to
I
it.
know, I know. It's like kind of just getting right to the main point. I think a lot of it's also cultural. We are both from Caribbean backgrounds, so
I don't give a
living
shit.
together,
When's the last time you lived in the Caribbean?
uh, well, like 5 years ago.
So, well, I mean,
Okay.
Caribbean background meaning what?
Meaning that my family and how I've been raised, like living together is like a whole thing, and I think that that is
Oh,
really,
okay, I get it. Are
ooh,
you? So is it religious?
yeah. Actually, if I'm really honest, like I don't necessarily always say, "Oh, I'm super religious."
Christian?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So how often do you guys have sex?
Well, that was an issue at one point, but
I,
yeah.
no, I asked a specific question. How often do you guys have sex?
Maybe 3 times a week when we can see
Okay,
each
so don't
other.
give me any religious bullshit.
Fair. Okay.
Hey, ma'am, you can't play these games with me that you can play with your beta. Everything you've given me has been smokescreen.
Sorry, I'm just taking it and I'm just listening. It's
I'm just
just,
taking it in because there's
Yeah.
no reason. There's no woman's with a man for 4 years that she claims to be loved and in love with, who
Mm.
she's not trying to be in the house, and you haven't
Mm.
made a demand to be married.
I always worry about doing like being demanding about that particular thing. I didn't want to.
Do you want to marry him?
Yes, very much so.
Why
Yeah.
hasn't? Why have you? Why hasn't he? Then what's the disconnect? Why
I
can't you guys
honest
just go down to the Toronto
courthouse,
and
the
get
courthouse.
married? What's the problem?
I have no idea. I am for it. That's what I'm
But why
worried
hasn't
about.
he done it?
I don't know, and that's the
Because
thing that
he's
I'm
a
concerned about.
beta. You want it, but he doesn't. See, ma'am, okay. Let's back up. Do you think has there been any infidelity in the?
No.
How tall is he?
5'10", 5'11",
About how much is he?
like 220, 230.
So he's a
Yeah.
big boy. So he's a big
Yeah.
boy.
He's a big guy, yeah.
And
Athletic but big, yeah.
okay. How tall are you?
Oh, I'm 5'8".
Dress size.
Oh, I'd probably put myself at a 20 just because of my body shape. Yeah. Yes, I am fat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and pretend being anything else.
But here's the thing.
Hmm.
Neither one of you guys sounds like much.
Fair.
I'm not trying to be
Okay.
rude, ma'am,
No,
but
I
so
understand.
so what I'm saying is I don't understand why
Mhm.
average people are sitting around wringing their fucking hands as if you got everything online. He's a regular guy doing an IT job. You're a regular woman, online teaching. Y'all are hella basic together. Don't nobody want neither one of y'all.
Okay. All right.
Ma'am, you asked my opinion. I can't see you. I'm telling you what I get from you.
Oh, no, I'm not
So why don't
disagreeing.
y'all just go ahead and go down to the courthouse and save the money?
I don't know. I think
Where's
that's
your
a very valid
boyfriend?
question.
Where's your boyfriend?
Right now? Oh, he's at his home.
Where's his home?
In the city, but like not near me.
How far away? How many minutes?
Driving like 20,
20?
20,
And does he work
25.
Monday through Friday?
Yes.
Okay. Why is he there on a Friday night?
Oh, because I work Friday nights because it's Chinese morning.
Okay.
And it's
But
the
you're off
weekend
work.
there. Yeah, I just finished work. Yeah.
At what time?
I finished work at 11 p.m.
And he's not there because it's Chinese morning, but you work from home.
I do work from home, yeah.
So all you need is a computer or a phone?
Well, a computer, yes. And my light setup and stuff like that. But
Right. So a laptop?
yeah.
And you have one, right?
Yeah, of course.
So you could easily do your job from his.
Yes, I can. I
Right.
would
So
choose not
again,
to.
stop.
But
See again. See, my questions all have a reason. You're supposed to be in a relationship. It's Friday fucking night, and why aren't you guys together?
well, like I said, because we work. But fair enough. I understand
Not
what you're
because you
saying.
work. What do you mean you
Mhm.
work? You work from. You work from a computer. You
Mhm.
work from here. This
I
shit
work
is
from wherever I
portable.
am. Yeah.
See, average ass basic people acting like, oh, I don't know. Well. If y'all don't carry y'all's basic ass on down somewhere and get married and get the fuck off the screen, cause ain't nobody checking for neither one of y'all. Save the save the rent. Stop acting like y'all are doing anything else other than one another, and move
Hmm.
on with life.
I don't disagree with you.
Then
I
call
don't.
him up and tell. Then, exactly. So I'm asking, where's your boyfriend? He should be there. I mean, are you sure? I don't. I get that you're. But does this man has he ever said he wanted to marry you?
Yes.
When's the last time he said he wanted to marry you? What did he say?
He said, I want to marry you.
When was this?
3 weeks ago was the last time. Yeah.
All right. And what did you say?
I said, I want to marry you too.
And then what's said after that?
He said that he feels like the next step would naturally be for us to live together.
And what did you say?
I said, you know how I feel about that. I don't know, like, what to do about that piece.
Book a session because it sounds like he sounds weak because he says he wants to marry you and you say you want to marry him and he says the next step is to move in and either y'all are going to shit or get off.
I
But this is
agree.
this is much ado about nothing. You can
Mm-hmm.
move in together and 6 months later you're married. Ain't neither one of y'all are leaving. That's all I'm ultimately saying, ma'am. If you don't move in, honestly, man, where you go? Ain't nobody looking for a 40-year-old woman that's a size 20.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you, but yeah.
So practically, just listen to what I'm saying practically.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to say, hey, boyfriend, that doesn't work. We must get married before I move in. And he said, hey, girlfriend, I will not marry you unless we move in first. This is a deal breaker. You're willing to leave the relationship for this?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, then you're going back to the open market.
Yeah, I mean, for me, that's okay.
Really? See, this is
Yeah.
what audience. This is what pride and ego fucks up relationships.
Really? Okay.
Yes, because you sound like a zip damn fool. Because I hate to break this to you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You are a dress size 20.
Mm-hmm.
No one's checking for you to try to have anything other than slump buster sex. Meaning, and I mean no disrespect, but I'm just trying to say it's not like you're a hot mama. You could go
Yeah.
find somebody, but it's not like men are actively looking for. You're not going to find a better deal. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So don't let your ego and my Jamaican upbringing move in. Okay, we move in together. How long do we need to live together before we're married? Did you ask that?
No, and
And
that's
see, but
fair.
no, but you
I
went
didn't
all
consider
down.
that.
But you went down the ego path of, well, you know how I feel about that. Well, how do you feel about being single and being out here doing this all over again after you've been in this relationship for 4 years? And how
Mm-hmm.
long is the longest relationship you had before this one?
8 years.
And how long ago was that one before this one started?
It was 4 years prior to that one, or 3 years
Right,
prior to that one.
right. So, man, you're not a dater. You're a relationship girl. You need to figure out this stupid little stalemate. You don't want to move in before marriage. He doesn't want to get married before moving in. What's the
Mm-hmm.
ultimate fear? You need to have that fucking conversation and then act accordingly. But it don't sound
Mm-hmm.
like he has any better options than you. So you both are acting like you got high jokers and you're holding a fucking 2 and a 3 of spades. Neither one
Okay.
of y'all is high ranking cards. And this is
Okay.
what this is what this is the and I'm saying this is the confusion in modern dating.
Yeah.
Cause I say you ready to get back out and well, I would want to die on that hill. You sound crazy. When was the last time you actually tried? When was the last time a man hit on you and actually asked you out for a nice romantic?
Well, ask me out for dinner. I mean, I was hit on last week. I mean, when I go
I
outside,
said what I
but
said.
to a candlelight dinner, 8 months ago, maybe 6 months ago.
And where was this?
This was just out. I was out in the city, and I was
And a
talking
man
to
you met, and a man and someone you did not know
yeah, somebody I didn't know. No.
approached you and asked you out to where?
Well, we were talking for a while, and then after he was like, "Oh, I would like to take you out. Can I get
Why
your
were you
phone
talking
number?"
to her?
Because I talk to people. That's just my
That's
personality.
bullshit. You
Okay.
got a boyfriend of 4 years. Why are you talking to a man long enough for him to ask you out. He should know. No, shut. Be
Oh,
quiet. Listen. You should be talking to a man to that point to where you're raising his interest to him wanting to ask you out. You should stink a relationship. This is what I mean. Y'all are full of shit, man.
okay.
Y'all need to decide you're gonna be together or not be together. But you're too
Mhm.
old to be playing games, and he sounds too weak. But either way,
Mhm.
y'all ain't really got nothing much else happening. And you honestly think the dating market? Let me say this, ma'am. You could have a beautiful face, but you're dress size 20.
Mhm.
No one's trying to check to marry women. Not no
Mhm.
one, but very few men. You sound like you probably got the best deal you can get. And I don't know why people don't just sit around and say, you know what? Let's just make this official. All right, you need to live together 90 days before we get married. Why is that such a big deal? Well, because I'm not sure how it's going to work. Well, all right, we move in, we get married, and if we don't like it, then if we don't, then we'll annul the marriage.
Mhm.
What's the annulment rules in Toronto?
I think they're fairly similar to the US.
Then say, then
I'm
whatever,
not,
then annul the marriage. Then move in, get married, and if it don't work before the annulment, annul it and void it. Void it. Case problem solved.
yeah, I mean, I'm open to that, but he's really
See, but but
adamant.
but 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 I don't see. I don't want to hear anything else at that point. If you're looking for a solution, that's a compromise. He's adamant about getting married before you moving in. Fine, get married before you move in, and if you don't feel right or whatever, you annul it and carry your ass on.
Okay.
See, there's the difference between a person who's clear-minded about what they want in the world versus you wishy-washy, uppy and downy people who think, well, if I can't get it the way I want it, how I want it, the way it tastes right now, I'll just go for other options. You don't want to be
Huh.
out here, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't.
I really hope this video helps a young guy, or even an older guy, out there, because women like this like to play games. She's been with a guy for 4 years, and you're playing this drawn out game of, oh, I want to be married before I move in, blah, 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 blah. And Kevin Samuels made it real simple. Give him an ultimatum. Okay, if I move in and in 3 months we don't get married, I'm going to annul the marriage. Just have some direction, have some, you know, like put your foot down to say, hey, this is how I want things to go. If we do move in and it has to be done in a timely manner, da 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 da, do it like adults. It's like she's acting and sounding like a child, a kid, and she's using the fact of religion to, you know, make an argument with something, and it doesn't carry any weight because she's been having sex with this guy for a very long time. They've been together for 4 years. I don't understand why not just go in, moving with the guy, and get your life going. You're already been together for 4 years. So it's as if you guys are already married. I don't know why this game, this drawn out game of couples being together for multiple years and not just tied a knot. Yes, I know there are couples out there who aren't interested in marriage, but she clearly stated that she is. So why not just get down to it? But as Kevin Samuels says, the guy probably is a simp, and he doesn't probably feel like he can do any much better than her. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many factors to this argument, but this is a very interesting argument for persons out there to listen to, say, hey, I need to have some direction in my relationship so I can know whether we're going left or we're going right. And then we can just decide whether we're going to go together. So yeah. All right, guys, continue to support Kevin Samuel's channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.